Semiconductors and the SOX index here as we're tracking it, plus some of the biggest names in chips losing a combined market cap of $420 billion. This after Dutch semiconductor equipment maker ASML Holdings warned of slower recovery for the industry. ASML published its financial results a day earlier than expected, offering a disappointing sales outlook, but still saying that demand for AI remains strong. There you're seeing some of those semiconductor names most tied to the AI trade, and the reason for which that even as we were thinking back to some of the long or overcrowded positions within the B of A fund manager survey yesterday, as we were talking about that, a lot of that overcrowding still continues to be within technology and really driven by this AI trade. But more largely here, there's a question of how much dip buying could actually just make this a little bit of a bounce that we might see even off of the erasure of about $420 billion in combined market cap here, where investors might sense some of that long-term buying opportunity certainly going to play out during today's session.
Yeah, I think the big question investors are asking themselves this morning is whether or not the sell-off that we saw within chips yesterday, whether or not that was an overreaction. We just had the board up of extended hours, and we are seeing a bit of a rebound here this morning, so really hinting to the fact that maybe investors are looking at yesterday's dip as a buying opportunity. You did have Nvidia closing off nearly 5%. Its drop yesterday, accounting for just about a half of the decline that we saw in the S&P 500. So really putting it in perspective. The bigger picture there, why we did see so much worry, is whether or not this could be a problematic sign here for growth going forward, given the fact that semis are cyclical. But I think as you see this reaction here this morning, it might have been a bit of an overreaction. Yes, obviously ASML in terms of their guidance are worth things to take issue with, but we can take a look underneath the hood at a lot of the numbers that we have been seeing out from some of these other chip makers over the last several weeks and several months here, obviously pointing to strong demand here for AI. We are going to be getting another look at the AI sector tomorrow when TSMC reports. So again, we'll get a better picture, maybe a better idea of what that AI demand looks like.